What's up, Killer Fam? It's your girl Kay, back with another video. Don't let it slip away. And as y'all can see by that title today, your girl is doing another video. I'm doing names I love but won't be using. Names I love but won't be using. Before we get into this video, go ahead and give it a like, comment, and subscribe. Also click that bell so you don't miss any future videos. Like I said, stay tuned for the upcoming videos. There's a lot coming and there's a lot going on, so there's a lot of content coming for y'all, and y'all need to stay up to date. So make sure y'all watching the videos all the way through so y'all get to know what's happening and what's going on and what to look forward for in the future. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, y'all, so the first name that I love but won't be using is Kamari. And I'm gonna spell it out at the bottom so y'all can see how I was gonna spell it, how it's spelt and all that type of stuff. But I like Kamari. It's really cute, and I don't really know too many people named Kamari, and I wanted him to be named something different, not that I hear all the time, like a name that I hear all the time. So yes, so we won't be using Kamari, but I do love that name and I do like the name. And fun fact, some of these names I've thought about, like, when I was a little. Like, I don't know if y'all used to write y'all kids' names with y'all friends or what y'all would name y'all kids, but me and mine did. And when I finally having my baby, out of that whole list, I picked the name. Sorry about that. Somebody interrupting. But yeah, out of that whole list, I ended up having, still to this day, liking the names. Some of them got changed, but the name his name is the name that I've been having for a while now, and yeah, it stuck with me for a long time, y'all. Long time. The second name that I like but won't be using is Dakari. I love that name. I do know a couple of people who named their kids lately Dakari, so that's one of the reasons why I did not want to use that name, because I know some people that use that. Now his name, I'm pretty sure, is not common. It's probably common, but it's not to the point where it's like it's common, like you hear it a lot, and that's what I didn't want. Like, you have to look it up for him to see how many people are named this in the world, like my name. You have to look it up, like, for real. But the third name that I like but won't be using is Carsten. Not Carson, but Carsten. I also do like Carson, but I won't be using neither one of those. But Carsten and Carson is both good names that I love, but I won't be using them. Carsten was on the list a little bit for a while, like in my head a little bit, but I kind of drifted off because I'm like, I'm really not sure. It's like it just didn't sit right. It just, like, something about it, it didn't just flow. It didn't just flow, and it didn't just sit right. So the fourth name that I love but won't be using is Destin. I know a couple people who name their babies Destin. I know the name is not too common, but it's a little common, Destin. But I do like that name. The name is pretty. But that one also didn't just sit right. It didn't sit right at all. The next one is Carsten. Now, let me just tell y'all, Carsten was, and the name that he is, was like this, back and forth, going at it, because I'm like, that was my favorite too. Okay, Carsten, in the name that his name was going back and forth, because that was my two favorite names. So I can't even stress it enough. Like, I went back and forth so many times, but until I finally agreed on his name. But Carsten most definitely was the second runner-up name that he was about to have. The next name that I love but won't be using is Devion, and that's just different. I never really heard of it other than a YouTuber, and I just thought it was different. It was, not as common. So I'm like, that's cute, and it's cute. Like, I like it. It sounds nice. Divine, it's nice. It's a nice name, and that's why I loved it, but I won't be using it. The last name on the list that I love but won't be using is Devion. And the reason why I won't be using Devion is because his daddy didn't like the name. His daddy didn't like it. Also, he said it was a common name, but then I don't really know. I don't never heard nobody name that, but you might be out there. Your name might be Devion. I haven't seen you, haven't heard of you. I'm just saying, I don't really know that nobody named Devion, but it was pretty to me. I liked how it flowed, Devion, and his daddy just didn't like it. So that's why we're not using Devion. But I do love the name Devion. But also, y'all know I love his name because of course it's his name now. So, but yeah, I do love the name Devion because it's different as well. I haven't heard nobody named Devion, but yeah. So yes, guys, y'all please stay tuned for the next videos, and remember that the name reveal, when y'all get the name reveal video, your girl is in the hospital and about to push baby or have been pushed baby out. Okay. So y'all keep that in mind. But so far, we still pushing, still going. We have a good little minute to go. Actually, it's not that long, but we have 3 months left, almost 2. So y'all stay tuned. But when y'all get the name reveal, y'all will know that your girl is having him. So stay tuned for that. When y'all find out his name, yeah. So that's all for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Also share this video, get us to 1K subscribers. Build the family, make the family grow, make the killer family grow. Like, help us to grow, y'all. Share the videos with your friends. Tell your friends to subscribe because you rocking with me. Because we want this family to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And if you're just loving the journey, you just loving the vibes, bring them in so they can be a part of it too, of the good energy and the vibes, okay? So also comment more videos from your girl K that you want to see, of course, because now I have a whole variety of videos that I can do for you guys now. So that's all for this video, guys, and peace.